it's Wicked here, and it is Tiny Tuesday, so again, usually designed for the younger audience, but if you just like drawing and you want to practice some art, then it's the place to be. Alright, so we haven't done a Pokemon in a while, so I just thought we'd draw another Pokemon today, and we're going to do Bulbasaur. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is we are going to sketch out just the shape of his head. Okay, so I'm going to go across, and we're going to come down, and I'm going to kind of give him a little bit of a cheek here. Okay, and I'll just take it across. And again, this is why we sketch. Okay, just in case we need to make an adjustment. And we'll bring that up. Okay. So now that I have my head shape, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to draw in the ears. So I want to kind of round those a little bit. Right off the top of the head. And then on the other side, we won't see a whole lot of it because it's going to be kind of angled. So we're going to come down this way. Bring that head out just a little bit more. Okay, so I have my head established. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here and I'm going to get the body. Okay, so I'm going to start about right here, and we're just going to curve that down like that. And I want to get another leg in here, so I'm going to do another leg right here. Right here. Okay, so again, I also wanted to mention that I will be getting a new camera here soon, so the clarity will be a whole lot better. Okay, and I wanted to say thank you again for, and I'm just going to keep drawing the legs out here, but thank you again for the subscriber growth. We're up to about 150 almost. And like I said, I'm doing a giveaway for a free digital drawing pad. And yes, it is used, but hey, it's free, right? So, and that's all thanks to you guys and your support. And the deadline for that's going to be Friday, so make sure you watch Monday's video and find out the details for that. Okay, so now the body kind of based out, I think I'm going to turn this in a little bit more right there. And now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these little claws on his feet. Down some more right here, and then we want to kind of show the feet of the back foot. Connect that there like that. Okay, we can get this back leg and kind of show the feet back here, and they're just kind of like these little arched triangle shapes. And then since this foot's closer, I'm going to make these a little bit bigger. And just connect that there like that. So now we have a body built out. The next thing we want to do is we want to get the giant bulb, which is why he's Bulbasaur, on his back. So I'm just going to kind of come back here as it starts to curve. And I'm just going to make a curve up this way. Hold that there for now. Okay. And I'm going to move in some. Okay, because we want to give it layer. just to make it stick out a little bit more. Okay. Then I want to get the other side of it, so I'm going to come to the middle of the head, and I'm going to round it out this way, and come up here, and kind of curve out, and then I'm going to curve out one more time, and we're going to stretch this way. I'm going to bring that bulb shape back here down to the ear. Okay. So now that I have that, I can come in here and do the rest of the bulb shape. Okay, and I'm going to come over here and get a curve and bring that down as well. Okay, so now I have the shape of Bulbasaur out. The next thing we can do is we can kind of add in vine shapes. Okay, so we can really give that some depth by when we bring it to the front. We can make that part of the vine whip bigger, like that, and just bring that in, and then as we work our way back, we'll get smaller. Okay, so that'd be one, and then the next thing I'm going to do is bring another one out this way, kind of go up, and then we can kind of make it look cool. So I'm going to go ahead and go up this way, but then to kind of give it more depth, like it's got movement to it and motion, we can have the actual vine web curving up this way, and then take that back and just whip that around the back end. Just like that. Okay, so now we have the basis of everything down. We can come in here and start adding things like the eyes. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to kind of round like this. I'm just going to arch down, and we're going to curve to the front. Okay, and then I want to kind of start curving it back this way. Okay, so I have my eye in place, and put a little line in here for a little depth to the head, so I'm going to go ahead and just refine that. Okay, and then we can just make the eye. Alright, and then I can switch to the other side over here. We want it kind of close to the head, or the side of the head here. And curve that to the front. Take that back. Probably make it a little bit bigger. So let's take that back this way more, and just curve that. Then again, I can draw in the eye here. And then we can come this way and add in a mouth. Okay, and the reason why we make that point because our nose is going to be right above that. Okay, we're going to come down and open the mouth and go back, and then give him some teeth right there. And a little bit of a tongue right there. Okay, and then we also want to make sure we get a nice refined line here. Okay. Now that's not all there is to Bulbasaur, right? We have the little patterns that they get on their heads. So we're going to draw in and refine a shape like that. We'll come over here and put another small one. Make sure that's nice and refined. And then I'm going to take a bigger one. Back this way. We'll just refine that out as well. Okay. Now he's going to have a few more spots elsewhere. So let's just go ahead and put one down here. Make that nice and refined. And take another one here. Alright. Draw one on the back leg. Nice and refined. Have one kind of coming off the back, like it continues behind it. So we can refine that in as well. Okay, down here on this leg, we can just put one in here. So sometimes less is more, so we don't have to put like a ton. Okay, and then what we can do is start refining our image now. Okay, so I'm going to go through and do my usual thing. I'm going to refine all my line work. So essentially that is just tracing back over everything you did, overtaking a lot of that sketchiness that's in there. Okay. Just go over the toes and just work your way through. Okay, so as you see, that'll start building him out. Make him stand out just more than what you had him earlier. Oops. Broke my pencil. Usually have another one nearby. There we go. Okay. That one's shrinking up on me. I apologize for that. There we go. Good Lord. It is just a break-in today. Okay. So again, we'll just refine our shapes. Character, or Bulbasaur, should start standing out against all those sketchy lines. And when you get to areas like this one, where there's just a lot of sketchiness going on, you can just lightly take your eraser and clean up all the sketchiness and just bring back anything that may have faded. Okay? So now we're going to go to the head. And I'm just tracing over that as well. Okay. Now the difference being is when I get to this ear here, and I take that to the head like that, I'm going to erase out to here. So see how I left kind of like this little line here just to kind of define the turn of the head? And then I'm just going to take down the rest of the head that way. And we're just going to trace over the top right there. I'm going to get rid of some of the sketchiness that's around those parts. Again, just bring back anything that may have faded. And just continue to outline. Then I'm going to clean up my sketchiness around there. Sorry about that, y'all. My camera went out. Hence why I'm excited to get the new camera here soon. I should have it by next week's videos. So hopefully that'll stop happening too. And hopefully my pencil will stop breaking. Okay. So we'll just continue around. Shaping everything. Making sure anywhere that's too light has a nice refined line for it to stand out. Get this mouth in here. Okay, now I'm gonna fill in. If you plan on coloring yours after this, you could use like a black colored pencil or whatever color you wanted to use, but I'm going to go ahead and fill in this part of the mouth just so that the tongue and teeth stand out a little bit more. And it doesn't have to be black, it can be a dark gray kind of color. It's up to you. Again, I'm just filling that in just to make it stand out more. Okay. So let's move on to the outside of the body here. My lord, this pencil is sensitive. Clean up a lot of the sketchiness around that area. Okay. Now I'm going to take the bulb and we're going to refine that nice and clean. Just like that. Okay, so see how that's standing out more. And now after this one, what we can do to make it stand out even more, we can add in a few extra behind it so it looks like the bulb is, can part open like that. Okay, so now we need to go around the vines for the vine whip attack. Okay, and then just any of the sketchy areas we can clean up. And then of course if I erased anything on accident, just fill it in. Okay, we're getting towards the end here. So I'm going to take the next vines and draw those out. Again, I'm just going to clean up the sketchiness kind of surrounding that. Just redefine. Let's get this front part. Man, I'm going to burn through a whole pencil on this video. Probably pressing down too hard, but bad habit, I guess. So let's just take that around. And then we'll come this way. Connect that there. And again, just kind of go through and get any of the sketchiness off of it. Now, this is the part where you can choose to just stop there or not. You know me. If you've been watching my channel for a while, I like to do a thick outline just to make it stand out more and make it pop. So I am just going to go around. So while you're doing that, again, I just really can't say enough how much I appreciate all the new subscribers. I would appreciate even more comments to be left for suggestions. And that's not for, does it help the channel? Sure. Yeah. It helps the channel for people to see that people are commenting on it, but I don't 100% care about that. My main concern is you, the audience, and what you want to learn. So if you have ideas for Tiny Tuesdays, Fun Draw Fridays, Digital Wednesdays, just the regular art lessons on Monday, is really going to help me out if you all leave a comment and just let me know what you want to see and what you want to learn, or just, like these Tiny Tuesdays. So if you want more like chibi, cartoony looking things that are more simple to draw, let me know in the comment on this video what you'd like to see me do next. Or Fun Draw Fridays, if there's a superhero or just any art lesson that you really dying to learn how to do, whether it's shading or not. Because other than that, I'm just gonna kind of just keep making random videos. I'm looking for that feedback, so you can really do me a favor, so that you'll want to stick around and learn some more. Leave me some suggestions as to what to do. And obviously, if you're new to the channel and you like learning from me, I ask you to check out other videos and see, if that's something you enjoy doing, then please feel free to like and subscribe. You can share with your friends. That's all just a plus positive, not a necessity. I just like being here, teaching you guys how to draw. I used to be an art teacher after I got out of the military. I really enjoyed watching kids grow as artists. And if you're an adult or a kid, it doesn't matter. I love seeing people grow. And if you want to share your work with me, you can go over to Twitter and share your work with me there. I'd love to see it. I wish there was a way for you to share it on here, but I don't know that there's a way to do that. But I'd love to see how y'all's stuff turns out, or just anything else you've drawn. Like, hey, Wicked, check out this thing I just drew the other day. I'd love to see it. Love looking at art. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you for the 100 plus, and just to remind you once again that the giveaway deadline is Friday, and you need to make sure that you follow the instructions that I left on Monday's video, and you can have a chance to win that Star G640. So make sure you watch that Monday video on how to see how you've grown as an artist and giveaway for the 100 subscribers. That way you have a chance to enter and win. I am 100% fair on it. It will be at random, and I will contact the winner after they've been chosen. But you have to follow the instructions in order to be considered. Okay, now back to the drawing. We are almost done. And again, just by looking at the image, you can see how adding the black line to it, just the outside, helps it stand out. So if you're somebody who likes to color after you draw, regardless of age, whether you want to use marker or whatever, if you have one of those fine line pens, those work even better. But that way you kind of have like a coloring book border, I guess you could say, to be able to help you not lose the line. Because I know when I used to color with colored pencils when I was younger, it was really rough, because you'd have all those light pencil sketches, and you take the colored pencil, and then all that would fade, and all you would see is that scribble scrabble color that you get on there. But yeah, it also just makes it pop off the page a little bit more and stand out. So we're almost done. I'm just going to work my way back to this other foot on the front side. And we're almost there. So as I'm finishing this up, again, if you're new, you want to stick around, please like, subscribe, don't forget to share if you want. Really like what's going on. Other than that, I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. I hope your Bulbasaur turned out good. But I mean, other than that, that is gonna do it for our Tiny Tuesday video of Bulbasaur. And until next time, keep sketching, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.